everybody. My name is Mr. Curo, and I am a professor of philosophy at the college university. I'm here to talk about immortality and why it is good for us. Let me start off with one thing. We are all autonomous agents, and as autonomous agents, we have the ability to choose how we live our life and how that life goes about. And death and mortality limits that because it gives us an end. And furthermore, there's those categorical desires that both motivate us and give us reason to live. And there's no evidence that we would run out of those categorical desires. And that can be anything from traveling to study a new language to curing diseases. But even though we may not ever run out of those categorical desires, those are not necessary to our existence. We can have an existence from other things. Just like having existence in knowing our life is good, and that we are not going to be deprived of those good experiences from death, because death will deprive us of that, which makes death bad. So ultimately, immortality would be a fantastic way for our existence. It could be the best way for our existence, whereas mortality will deprive you of all that. Thank you.
I appreciate those points, Professor Curo. I am Aaron Wise, a homeless, wandering philosopher. I just have a few questions. You're probably right, but I would just question whether we truly are autonomous agents, given that I wonder if immortality would not so change the essence and nature of life. Just imagine life without death and all the implications that has. And so now there's no fall leaves, or there's no entropy of any sort. Or imagine no pain, and so your girlfriend can't leave you, which sounds like a good thing, but it may actually become a prison of its own sort. So my point is, maybe perfection and immortality becomes a prison, and it becomes something you can't get out of, which means that you wouldn't actually be an autonomous agent. It would eliminate free will. So I'd like to throw that first point you made into question. And maybe actually the way to truly experience life is to is by embracing your mortality, and by recognizing that life is hard and difficult, but that is what actually makes life worth living. I think I'll leave it with that.
I'm probably not supposed to be talking today, considering this is a philosophy debate, but I'm an archaeologist, and I found this magic bottle of water during my travels, and I know if I were to drink this, it would give me immortality. Hence why I came to this debate. I wanted to really find out if it's worth it. And I understand both speakers' points, and ultimately I think it's not worth drinking this water. One, I believe that we would run out of categorical desires, and if we do that, life would become boring and meaningless. And on top of that, I believe we are not free agents. And I think we don't even have free will. And I think if we were to live forever, it would be trapped in an imprisonment, like the second speaker's argument was. And so I think at the end of the day, immortality would not be desirable. I will not drink this water. Not drinking it. I was going to throw it.